There's something about snowstorm in New York City, isn't there? A kind of magic that seems to settle over the chaos of the city. It's like nature decides just for a moment to quiet everything down, to remind us to slow down. I couldn't resist. The snow started falling, the wind picked up, and I just had to step outside to feel the cold air blowing against my face, the bite of winter that wakes you up in a way nothing else can. It's funny, isn't it? In a city as loud as busy as New York, snowstorms create this beautiful contradiction. The streets are quieter, muffled under a blanket of white, but life doesn't stop. People keep moving, the subway keeps running, and yet for those of us who take the time to step into the storm, there's a sense of calm. I think that's what drew me out here tonight. That need to feel alive, fully, completely present. The cold forces you into the moment. It makes you appreciate the little things. The sound of snow crunching under your boots, the way your breath hangs in the air, the warmth of your scarf wrapped around your face. And then that's the storm itself. A reminder of how small we are compared to nature. The wind doesn't care about your plans or your deadlines. It doesn't care. It doesn't care if you're rushing somewhere. It just is unapologetically wild and free. Sometimes I think we need moments like this to step into the storm, let it soak into our bones, and remember that we're part of something bigger. Life can be messy, unpredictable, even uncomfortable, but isn't that where the beauty is? This is New York in the snow. Wild, raw, and breathtaking. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
Day is one of those days where I don't feel like working out or even going outside. But one thing that I found that I can really do on days like this is just that I can walk outside. I can go to the grocery shop. I can go to the supermarket. I can go anywhere around the apartment because it's really cold outside. So I don't really feel like doing all the things that I could do if there was summer. But that's one of the things that I was thinking because I was like, I should be able to enjoy winter and also outdoor activities as much as I do when it's summer. So why not just step outside? And instead of being in bed all day, just watching TV, Netflix, YouTube, and all that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna walk around my neighborhood. I'm gonna get to know what people actually get to do in one of these weeks where we just had a huge snowy storm last night, which I obviously went outside and I took some shots, some videos of it because I was like, I should be able to find beauty in that too, not only when it's summer, because when it's summer, when it's the most crowded in the city, everyone has that feeling that they want to be in New York City during summer. But what about winter, right? What about this right here? As you guys can see, I'm walking in snow from last night. That's still a lot that the sun was not able to melt, because when it's really hot, even in it's winter, the sun starts to melt down the snow, and becomes water, and water evaporates just like that. And as you guys can see, it's almost sunset, because let me see, sunset is now, no, sunset is like in 4 minutes, and it feels like minus 11 Celsius. Oh gosh, it is so cold right now. And one of the things that I do enjoy about having a rooftop, I mean, this is not a private rooftop, but still, this is a rooftop, is that I get to see the sun setting. Yes. Let me try to. The sun is setting, and I get to come here. Not every day, because some days are colder than the others, but I get to come here every 3 days a week just to be this little dot that you guys get to see right now in your screen, just contemplating the sunset. Oh my gosh, I didn't tell you guys, but I think was it Saturday or Sunday, I was sleeping in my bed. It was 2 or 3 in the morning when I heard something moving inside my room, and I was like, this can't be real. I'm gonna cover my ears because it's getting way too cold. I was like, this can't be real, this can't be someone, because I'm alone, so that's not a single possibility of having someone else is in here, because I'm alone by myself. So I was like, I'm just gonna ignore that sound because it's probably coming from the street. There were a few people coming home from the bar, so I was like, I'm just gonna ignore that. But then that sound kept going on, going, and I was like, let me get up and see what this is about. And guess what? It was just a little rat. Yeah, and that day was the day that I had a rat trap just outside my door, because that rat has been visiting me for a couple days now, and I was like, I'm gonna get you, Ed, and you're gonna pay for this, because I cannot continue to come into my house and disturb my peace. Because I know you're gonna say, okay, this is New York City, you should get used to rats. That's something that you see on the streets, on the subway, even inside your home. That's totally normal. And I was like, you know what? You're not gonna disturb my peace in my own home while I'm trying to sleep. So you're gonna have to pay a really high price for that. So I have trying to place traps outside my door, inside my room, that the rat can be trapped. But for some reason, he was trying to sneak out, and he was like avoiding the traps. I mean, he was so smart that he was trying to avoid the traps just by walking around. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna place a little nut in the trap so that you can get attracted to it, but at the same time, when you bite it, you're gonna get trapped. So that's what I did, and that's what I accomplished. The photo is gonna be right here. Oh my gosh, he started to scream so freaking loud as soon as I get closer to him, and then he was like, I mean, I don't get what he's saying, but he was like terrified because a human was getting in contact with them, like closer and closer. And then I didn't know what to do with that because I just had that rat on the trap, and I was like, what should I do? And then I went to the kitchen and I grabbed this Rated, right? The spray that little animals, I mean not animals, but flying bugs, whatever. And I started spraying it on that, and he started to scream so loud, like louder than what he was to like minutes ago, until he reached the point that he had no voice anymore. He could not speak any single thing anymore, and that's when I realized when he was dead. I know. It sounds tragic and dramatic, but that's what will happen. Anyways, I took him out, put him in a trash bag, and I went outside the apartment. I turned around. I went all the way to the where we're supposed to dump the trash, and I put him in there, inside the bag of trash. And that was it. Yeah, that was one of the most awkward things that I got to, because I know we get to see rats all the time and blah blah blah, but that's the thing, whenever you see a rat, they run. They don't stay looking for a conversation or even trying to talk to you. They run away. So I never get to be that close to a rat, if you know what I mean. But at one time, I mean, I did it, and it was kind of terrifying. But it was okay because I got to kill him and get rid of him. And that's not much you can do, because at the same time, you know, I said on my close friends on Instagram, where if you don't follow me, I'm gonna put the link down below. But I was talking to my close friends and was telling them about this, and one of them was like, wait, why don't you just call on an exterminator? And I was like, do you know how much I would have paid for an exterminator to come to my house and to do the work that I done? Because he was gonna do exactly the same that I did. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, if you do call an exterminator in New York City, in Brooklyn, you're gonna pay $800 just for a phone call at that time of the night, just to get someone to come ASAP and, you know, do all of the work that he was supposed to do, which is not something that I cannot afford right now. So I was like, I have to find a way to do it myself. And guess what? All of the things that he could have used or he was going to use, I had that in my house already. So I just used it to kill it. Make sense? So I was like, okay, I have this spray that I can use in it to kill him. I have trap that he's already trapped on it. So I just have to finish it out and dump it, like properly dump it, right? So that's was something that I was thinking as well, because oh my gosh, it is fascinating how much the problems that you used to have in a place change when you change the location. I mean, if you move to a different city, to a different country, you're gonna face different problems that you don't usually get to face when you're in that other country or other place. Because in Brazil, we don't get to have that type of problems, you know. I don't know if it is because we had so much cats running out the streets, and also people live with cats so much that they kind of do the job that they were supposed to like do already. But we don't have that problem in Brazil, like, or South America, where we see a lot of rats like inside our homes or even on the streets. And I get that this is because, you know, the city that I live in right now, New York City, it is a big city. And that's one of the causes of the mass population living in here and producing that amount of trash and garbage. So that makes sense that that equals to, you know, having that kind of problems. But at the same time, this is one of the biggest cities in the world. So why is not the city or even the state taking care of it? Like, this is a so old problem. This is such an old problem that we should have been figured it out by now. But this is 2025 and we still get to deal with this kind of thing. And I know it is a lot. Also, one thing that I wanted to talk about is that, have you guys gone to the Dollar Tree store? I have one close to where I live, like going that way. And I have noticed that the more I go, the less items they have on the shelves. So I don't really get what is the problem, because we were supposed to go to the store and grab things and buy things, you know, everything that we need. Because at the Dollar Tree, they have so much more at a affordable price than the others one have. So a few specific items I like to get it from here, because, you know, I'm trying to save money, so that's where I should go, right? But the more that I go, I notice that they don't have any more stuff left on the shelves, and that kind of worries me, because this is a big city, this is a big neighborhood, this is Brooklyn, so a lot of people live here. So what is up with that? Whoever is the CEO of Dollar Tree, what is up with that? Tell me. If you need any help, you know, reallocating or organizing your inventory, or even managing your business that you have right now, and if you're the CEO of Dollar Tree, send me a message down below. I'm gonna help you out and we're gonna get through this. No, but seriously right now. Also, another thing that I was thinking is that whenever I'm in Brazil, I like to chase sunsets. I like to go wherever they go, and that has made me watch so many beautiful sunsets and so many things that just make me really, you know, appreciative of how much a sunrise or a sunset is supposed to be. Like, I don't think we all realize how precious that is. And it's just that the color grading, changing colors from blue to red to orange to yellow, and then slowly turning into this darker shade of grape. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. And this is something that doesn't matter where I go, doesn't matter the city, doesn't matter the country, doesn't matter the doesn't matter the freaking continent. I'm always chasing sunsets. And I think this one is well chased right now. We secured the sunset and we were able to watch it. And one of the things that I like to do when I'm here all by myself is to list 3 things that I'm grateful for. So in today's episode, I want to say that I'm going to start by saying that I'm thankful for, being alive. And the second thing, I would say that I'm going to be grateful for being able to enjoy this weather, because it is not an easy task. This is not an easy ask to do. And the third thing is that I just want to, be appreciative and grateful for the sunset that I got to see and experience today, because everyone can be so different. Every sunset can be so different, and it is really beautiful how they all change in a way that makes them really unique. And I don't know what time of the day you're gonna be watching this video or what time of the year, but this is what the sunset looks like all the way from Brooklyn. Can you guys see it? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. This is not even 20% of what I have been able to see through my own eyes. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Can you guys see the clouds? It almost feels like they are like floating away, like slowly floating away, right? And if you look really closer up there, that's Manhattan. So we're not that far from Manhattan actually. Just a few metro stops away actually. I'm gonna show you the sunset one last time before we wrap up. This is the snow, and also this is the boots that I'm usually using constantly, just to try not to sleep on this weather, on this cold. But this is a boot. They are Uggs, so they really do the job to keep me warm and not let me fall slip away. If you watch up until right now, let me know down below what the sunset where you live looks like. Can you describe it in 3 words? What does that look like? Because mine, it is this right here, as you can see. I want to know where you live and also how the sunset has been changing, and also how do you like to enjoy those kind of moments, because right now all I can think is gratitude. If you stayed up until this point and you left, where you were watching the sunset right now from where location, I just want to say thank you for being so supportive of the work that I do, the videos that I make. I know this is not an easy task, to come up with those different ideas of content, and also planning and also organizing it all to make sure that it does look good, but at the same time it still resonates with someone out there. So if my content somehow resonates with you, or anything that I have shared so far has resonated or related to you, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to create this big community, and also open where we could have this type of conversations. And honestly, this is my type of therapy, just being here talking to you guys. As I told you, I have friends, but I don't have that many friends, so traveling the world makes it really hard to continue and keep up the relationship. So I feel like right now I have a friend that are you guys, and also this community that keeps watching and also commenting on my posts and videos. I'm really grateful for everything that we have been able to accomplish so far, and I just want to say thank you for sticking up with me and also being here up until this point. I know there's a lot of things coming up in 2025. I have a lot other videos coming right up, so stay tuned. Thank you for taking your time to be with me, and I'm gonna head back home because right now my hands are freezing. Even though I have gloves, they are freezing. Thank you for staying with me, and I will see you in the next video. But in the meantime, stay safe out there and keep growing. Bye bye.